What's up guys, Sylar here with another guide for you, and this is going to be multiple guides mixed into one with the main goal of getting the disc of the red flying cloud, which is the mount that I'm currently on. It's kind of like a flying nimbus with like a disc on it. It's pretty cool looking. So this is earned once you hit Exalted with the Law Walkers, so that's what this guide is essentially going to be, but you're also going to get Exalted with the Law Walkers achievement from this. You're going to be able to pick up the Tabard from the Law Walkers. You're also going to get Between a Sorok and a Hard Place, Hosen in the Mists, the 7 Burdens of Shao Hao, I'm probably going to pronounce some of these wrong, Fish Tales, the Dark Heart of the Mogu, Ballad of Lai Long, What is Worth Fighting For, Heart of the Mantid Swarm, and the Song of Yangol. Now, if you're a bit confused as how this is going to work, and once you complete one of the achievements, you'll gain reputation. So there's different artifacts throughout the world of Mr. Pandaria. And once you discover them all for the achievement, once you actually gain the achievement, you'll get reputation with the Law Walkers. So as you'll see now, I'm going to discover the final one, and I'll get an achievement. And I'll also gain 2,000 rep with the Law Walkers. And then I'll also get an item in the mail, which is from Law Walker Cho, and it'll be an item to go and talk to Law Walker Cho and basically hand it in. And that'll give you reputation as well. So we're going to be covering the Jade Forest first of all, and the first one we're going to go to is Moonwater Retreat. And this one is Watersmithing in the Moonwater Retreat. So I'm going to be covering zone by zone, and you'll collect all these items, and then you'll get all the items turned in, and it'll take you from neutral or from friendly to exalted. The next one's in the Jade Temple, as you see here, and this one is the Emperor's Burden Part 3. So you're going to have to go and collect all these from the different zones. The next one's from Dawn's Blossom. And here we'll have the Emperor's Burden Part 1. So when you collect them all, obviously you have to go to each zone and collect them all, but it'll take you from friendly to exalted in one day, if you do them all. Windwalker Island is the next one, and this is going to be the Sarok, or however you pronounce it. So, yeah, you don't have to do the dailies, you can literally just fly around, collect all these, and be exalted. The next one's kind of to the left of, it's in Thunderpaw Refuge. And this one is the Fist Monks. The next one is the Terrence of the 10 Thunders. And here we're going to find, which one's this? This is the Spirit Binders. The next one is just below Honeydew, well, quite a bit below Honeydew Village. And the one that we're going to collect here is the, come on Tyler, Hosen Speech. Now we're going to be moving on to Kunlai Summit and in Banan Village. We're going to find one inside the little sort of temple here in the middle of the island, as you've seen on the map. Inside here we're going to find the Roll Call. So all these are a part of the achievement. You'll get like a sub-achievement pop up for when you progress in the achievement, which is pretty cool. The next one is the Yongol Advance. And here we're going to find the Yongol, or Yongol, whatever. The next one's in the Temple of the White Tiger. And here, it's kind of just in between the bridge and the staircase going up, is the Emperor's Burden Part 6. And the next one is just near Mogushan Palace. Oh, sorry, there's Mogushan Terrace, I apologise. And this one is going to be Victory in Kunlai. Next is kind of just to the left of Mogushan Terrace, and there's going to be like an underground sort of cavern or temple thing underground. Come down here. Now there's going to be these traps and stuff on the floor, pretty easily avoidable in a sense. You just kind of don't walk through some of them. I did derp and just run through the majority of them, but it's all good. And here we're going to find Valley of the Emperors. And then I constantly get stuck on the same pad and I don't realise why I'm constantly being thrown back. What a noob. What a noob. The next one is on the peak. And here we'll find the Emperor's Burden Part 2. This is where Law Walker Cho can be found as well for one of the quests. Next up is the Doka Dome. The Doka Dome. I don't know why that's funny. In Kunlai once again. And here we're going to find the Hosen Ravage. The next one's to the right of Shadowpan Monastery, under the pagoda. And here we'll find the Emperor's Burden Part 7. And then that should be it in terms of Kunlai Summit. So next up we're going to be moving to Oh no, sorry, there's one more in Kunlai Summit, just to the left of West Wind Rest, and we'll find the Yongol Tactics. And now we're done here, so we're going to be moving to Taolong Steppes next. And in Hatred's Vice, in Taolong Steppes, we'll find the Trapped in a Strange Land. Next up, we're going to be moving to just underneath Fire Camp Ossel. We're going to be finding the Dominance. And then that'll be it in terms of the Yongol. So we'll get the first achievement completed, and we'll get 2,000 rep with the Lawwalkers. Next up in New Zhao Temple, God, I'm so bad, the Emperor's Burden Part 5. Just kind of to the back of the temple. Next up, we're going to be moving to the Dread Waste, and under the tree here, I can't remember the name of the tree, but inside, the Ember Vault is the name of the tree. Inside here, there's a lot of mobs, they are level 90, so just kind of watch yourself here. I end up pulling a lot of them. Bit of a pain. But once I get through them, it's just to the left of me, you can actually already see it, but it's just right next to that statue there, so yeah, you're going to have to fight through some mobs unless someone's already killed them. Let's get these CC'd. And let's loot this. So this one is Amber. And then that's us done in here. Next up is just above the Heart of Fear. And here we're going to find once again next to a little statue, the Empress. Moving along to just to the right of the Heart of Fear. Around here, right next to the tree, this one was a bit tricky to see, we'll see the Cycle of the Mantid. And then next up, we're going to be moving down just to the left of the Lake of the Stars, or Lake of Stars. Once again, next to a Mantid statue, we're going to find Mantid Society, and that's going to be the Heart of the Mantid Swarm completed, so that's going to be another 2,000 rep. There is one more here though, just in the Lake of the Stars. And we're going to find the Deserters. Next up, we're going to be moving into Vale of the Eternal Blossom. And just in Ruins Rise, right next to this Mogu statue, we're going to find Together We Are Strong. And then near Mogushan Palace, we're going to find the Emperor's Burden Part 8. For some reason that one requires you to open it, it's strange. Now these were affected by phasing bugs, that appears to have been fixed now, but if you can't see some of them, then it's because you've not completed some of the quests within Mr. Pandaria, so you'll have to fully unlock the zone to see it. And here you'll see like an example of the phasing issue, but the thing isn't actually sort of broken with the phasing. But the mobs sort of despawn and respawn, so if you can't actually see the relic, it could be just down to phasing issues, which is easily fixed. But here we'll find Always Remember, and this is just to the right of Tu Shen Burial Ground. And that's that one complete. Next up is just below Mistfall Village, and here we'll find the Thunder King. So all these names I'm reading out, like the Thunder King, these are the sub metas for the achievements. So next we're in the Valley of the Four Winds, and just to the northeast we'll find Embracing the Passions. And next up we're going to be moving to the Hollow. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, but here we'll find Pandaren Fighting Tactics, just near the hut where the quests are. And that'll give us the achievement What Is Worth Fighting For, with another 2,000 reputation. Next we're in here, and you'll find Water Speakers. Next up, Half Hill. Just in the middle of the town, we'll find a most famous Bill of Sake. And next up, we're going to go to Stoneplough. And here, we're going to find the birthplace of Lai Lang. Next up, we're going to be just outside of Stormstout Brewery. And you'll find the Wandering Widow, even. The Wandering Widow, there we go. Next up, we're going to be moving to the final place, which is the Dread Waste. No, not the Dread Waste, Karasang Wild, sorry. Just near this turtle statue, we'll find Waiting for the Turtle. Next up, in the ruins of Dojan, we'll find the Lost Dynasty. and that'll give us the heart of the Dark Heart of the Mogu completed, so that's another 2,000 reputation. Next up, just in between the Crane Wing Refuge and Sentinel Base Camp, in this waterfall area, we'll find the Last Stand. And next up, in this little village here, Failsong Village, inside this building, you'll find Origins, and that'll give us Fishtails completed, so that's another one completed now, 2,000 reputation. Next up, we'll be going to the Temple of the Red Crane, and up the stairs, right at the back, you'll find this crane statue, and there we'll get the Emperor's Burden Part 4, and the 7 burdens of Xiao Hao, God, I'm so bad. Next up, Nayel Lagoon, we'll find Hosen in the Mist inside this cave. And the final one is near the Terrace of the Endless Springs, in the cave, the Ancient Passage, the one that you take to get to Kunlai. Inside here, if we go right to the back of the cave, around here where you've seen right at the beginning of the video, we will fly all the way around here, we'll find a statue, and this will give us the final achievement, the Defiant, and that'll give us between a Sorok and a Hard Place. So that's them all completed. Now if we go to the mailbox, inside here we'll have a lot of items basically been sent to us, and each one of them is going to give, I think it's roughly 2,600 reputation when you hand them in, and we get a lot of them. As you see, I managed to collect, what's that, 7, 8, 9 in total. So this, within a day, it took me a few hours, I think like 3 hours to go around and collect all these, but within 3 hours you get from like Friendly, I think you start at, all the way to Exalted in like one sitting without having to do any dailies or anything like that. So if you accept all the quests and then we go to Mogu'shan Palace, we fly up a little bit to this upper sort of tier, and inside here we'll find the Law Walkers, and Law Walker Cho will be here with a hell of a lot of quests for you to hand in. Each one will give you a little bit of gold and 2,000... is that 2,986 rep or something? Or 2,692? Something along those lines. And it'll give you a little insight into the lore between or behind each one that you hand in. So you'll find out more about the Jinyu and the Hosen and stuff like that. But I'm not going to ruin that for you. And there we go. Once you hand them all in, you will get the achievement, the Law Walkers. And then from inside here, we'll find the Quartermaster, which will allow you to buy the mount for 480 gold. The Tabard. And also the Law Walker's map and the Law Walker's stone, or artifact, or whatever it is, Law Stone, which will affect Archaeology. So I hope you've enjoyed this guide. Look out for more guides coming soon, and enjoy your Flying Cloud mount. Come Mr. Pandaria, or Flying Disc, whatever you want to call it. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya!